All right, yeah, man, it's nice to be here. I had a rough week last week. I went on vacation with my girlfriend and we got in this huge fight in the hotel room. She started flipping out, right? She went on level 2 flip out, ladies, you know what that is. She started screaming, yelling, crying. She started threatening me. She's like, I'm gonna jump out the window. I'm gonna jump out the window because the way you make me feel. I run downstairs, I wake up the manager, it's like 2 a.m. I'm like, hey man, I need your help. Me and my girlfriend just got in this huge fight. He's like, that's not my problem. He's like, look man, I don't think you get it. She wants to jump out the window. She's trying to kill herself. I need your help. He's like, that's not my problem. I was like, it is your problem. The window is stuck. You need to go up there and fix that shit, because this is my only way out. I know. One Asian girl in the corner, how mean? I'm actually a gentleman. I'm actually quite a gentleman. For example, ladies, I don't kiss and tell. Not my style. But if I have sex with you, I'm telling everybody. So, it's hard meeting girls, especially when you're terrible at dates, like myself. I am horrible at dates. I always try to say funny things in serious situations, right? Last week I'm out with my girlfriend, she started talking about her dad, she got real emotional. She's like, you know, when I was 8 years old, my dad went out to get hamburgers for the whole family and never came back. And I was like, oh my God. Those must have been some amazing hamburgers. Do you remember where he went? Baby, do you remember where he went to get the hamburgers? She wasn't laughing. All my friends have girlfriends, and all they talk about is how cool it would be if their girlfriend hooked up with another girl. That's like their number one fantasy. Is that your number one fantasy? No? You're a smart man. Did you see that? The minute I looked at him, he's like, no! No, move on, please, buddy, please. Please move on. Okay? Please, I've already paid for these drinks, just move on. I'm going to mess it up in the fourth quarter. That's all I talk about. Like, dude, it'd be so hot if my girlfriend hooked up with another girl. Screw that. I would never want my girlfriend to hook up with another girl. Are you kidding me? The last thing I need for her to do is discover what an orgasm is. That would suck. Come over to my house, hella pissed. You have been lying to me for years. I was like, baby, what are you talking about? Girls don't have orgasms. Look it up. I'm not gonna look it up on your website anymore. I have a feeling it's filled with lies. Now, eventually I had to break up with my girlfriend, though, unfortunately. I had to break up with her. Not because I stopped loving her, but because of the economy. I had to start saving money. Like, hear me out. It was either break up with my girlfriend or sell my Xbox. I was like, fuck that. I'm not selling my Xbox. That's the only thing in the world that makes me feel like Kobe Bryant. My girlfriend never made me feel like Kobe. Except for this one time where she was like, I don't want to have sex. And I was like, too bad, bitch. Right? Had to be done. Had to be done, gentlemen. I actually recently went to India with my family. We went to India and I met my cousin. I don't know if you know this, but they don't use toilet paper in India. Do you guys know that? They don't. They use water in their hands. And not only did they not use toilet paper, but they made fun of me for using toilet paper. I was born in America, so you can imagine how weird that sounded, right? I'm hanging out at my cousin's house like, man, I gotta take a shit. He's like, oh, you need to take a shit. I bet you're gonna need some toilet paper. I was like, bingo, Rajender, where is it? Why are you laughing? I did learn something cool in India. I learned something about arranged marriages. Do you guys know what arranged marriages are, right? Yeah. It's where the Indian girl's like, yes, we hear about it every day. Just want to have a good time. No, arranged marriage is what happens when a guy's dad talks to the girl's parents and they just get them married. And I thought that was a terrible idea until I saw my cousin's wife. Holy shit. My cousin's wife is hella hot. She's like a 10. My cousin, on the other hand, is a 2.5 on a Friday. I'm not kidding. My cousin looks like something out of Narnia. First time I saw him, I was like, how did you escape? Do the others know? Arranged marriage, sign me up. It's hard to marry a hot girl in America, right? You gotta be rich, you gotta have a nice car, you gotta have a nice job, you gotta be white. In India, your dad just needs to be a really good negotiator. I like those odds. Now, Phyllis, if you're not with me on arranged marriage yet, just think about this, right? You're at a club. You go up to the hottest girl in the club and you're like, hey baby, you wanna dance? She's like, no. Well, too bad, bitch, because my dad talked to your dad, and guess what? We're dancing. Yeah. And we're fucking on Thursday. Didn't get the message? Aww. Gotta check that junk mail, baby. Gotta check it once in a while.